Okay. Hello, people. I'm gonna pause the music for a minute while I talk. Hello, hello. I know there's not that many of you yet. That's totally fine. I literally just announced the stream. Um, I'm still a little under the weather. So I apologize if I sound a little funny. I know what you're thinking. There's a camera up. You can see my hands. Oh my god, look at my hands. There they are. This is the only way I could do this. Is put a camera up and work on this. So we've got a delicious hand cam here. Yeah, so I'm working on my overlay and I'm just kind of getting a sketch down. And I thought I might as well work it on stream because I really wanted to work on this today. I don't have much else to do today. So I'm going to try to keep the picture in view the whole time. No promises because, like, you know, I do things a certain way. I need more light in this room. Hold on. I should have, like, a light or something. Something that I can make it look brighter. Hold on. Oops. Whoa! That was really bad. No, I lost the camera position. Okay, hold on. There we go. That's it. Don't touch it. It was this cable. Oh. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, I'm gonna put this thing, sorry, right here. And that's gonna help me. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're good. That was bad for a moment, but we're fine. Anyway, so I'm deciding my colors here. That's really what the sketch is for. And then I will be possibly doing some 2D animating. We'll see if I get to it, because I would like to get most of these colors down. I need to go back through this window with another layer of black. You can see the pegs from my light board. I'm so sorry. There. There we go. That's better. I just have to be careful where my head is. I'm here. You're here? Look, you can see my hands, Gabe. How do you feel? It's a little rough. I got this kind of set up last minute, but it's working. It's working. It show them out. Yeah. Yeah, I know it does. It's alright. Um like I was like, oh, I really want to work on this project today. I need to do another stream. Let me just like really quickly set up hand cam, and this is what we got going for us. I know this light looks really bright back here, but that's for me, so I can actually see what I'm doing. So. Oh, don't worry, it looks fine. I'm glad it looks fine. You get to see my scratched up hands, though. That's from Socks, by the way. All of Socks' little nips. He might try to walk over the desk, too. We'll see. He's napping right now. Okay. That's good. I need to go back through this with black one more time, and then it'll probably look fine. I hope. I also assume you got my message kind of to reply. Don't worry, my kids taught me what you're supposed to say, right? No, I did see your message. I just didn't really have a chance to respond because I was trying to figure out what to do with my evening, and then I finally decided. Hi, Rocket Bobcat, what's up? You're gonna lurk? Alright. I swear I used to have a command for that, but if I don't, that's fine. Yeah. I was kind of like, I want to do another stream today, so I try to, like, I've mentioned this before. Oh, it's a redeem? Eh. Doing exclamation lurk is enough for me to know what's happening. But my point is that normally I try to stream 3 or 4 times a week, and I've done 3 a week this week, and I was like, oh, I don't have to do an extra one, but I mentioned doing some art streams in the future, and working on this kind of stuff on stream, so now that's what we're doing. I need to sharpen this pencil, it's too dull now. Yeah, you guys want to see all my prismacolors? All the tools I have? I have a lot of them. After I sharpen this pencil. There we go. That's better. So, here's my prismacolors. I have a 72 count. So I have 3 trays here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's a lot. And then of course I have my favorite color white, and I have the colorless pencil. I need to get more of those. And then for my animating, I have a light board. That's what's actually creating this light over here. But we'll see if we get to that. What I might do is halfway through the stream stop and do the animation. There's 2 animations I want to do. Obviously, I want to animate this overlay. And 2, said forever I was gonna make like the party slime, but as a ditto. A color. Okay, you want to know what a colorless colored pencil is? Okay, so for your information, the reason why Prismacolors are so nice is because they all have mostly wax cores. Okay, a colorless pencil is basically just wax. Okay, if I draw with it. It literally creates no color. The only purpose a colorless pencil has is for blending. And they don't normally come in the box. You have to go out and buy them specialty. But they're really useful for blending and like smoothing out lines to make them look straighter. So I'll probably use the colorless pencil to straighten out the lines on this window because they're kind of cruddy right now. And when I do, you'll kind of see what it does. But it literally comes with no color. Okay, now I gotta find something equally weird in my room. Hold on, fair enough. I have some other fun stuff here. I think you can vaguely see I have Sora here on my desk and stuff like that. I have Wolf Link too with Mina. I don't know how to show this to the camera. There we go. It's pretty cool. I also have things like I have a Gengar eraser. That one's pretty fun. But I don't ever use it as an eraser. I just hoard it. Okay. Sorry about that. You know when you cough and you can like kind of taste the sickness? That's how I feel right now. That's how I feel right now. That's fine. Yeah, I was mentioning on Aster's stream that I really wanted to do this. And then I was like, I should just do it. I should just do it. So I am. Sorry, I'm taking the paper away from you guys for a second. It's gonna be easier for me to get a straight circle if I do it like this. Multimeter not too common. The heating pad of an old clothing iron scrap. Nope, too boring. Half an open hard driving. Pretty but useless. A can made out of a core of an old wooden umbrella. Okay, that's pretty. That's the cane is pretty cool. Yeah. What's even funnier is the board that I'm coloring on normally sits up like this, but then I realized you guys couldn't see anything, so now it's down flat. Okay. Almost done with the circles. Okay, rapid fire ready? I'm as ready as I can be. I can't promise I'll read all of it, but I'll respond to the one that's the weirdest. Okay. So, the reason I put brown down there is this is supposed to be a candle, and when it comes to fire, it mixes orange into things. Now we're gonna come back in with the black. One more time. Oh. It's broken, guys. Look. Gotta go fix it. Hold on. By the way, this poor black pencil is so short. It's just slightly longer than my thumb. Okay. But we can't put this pencil out of its misery yet. It's still useful. Okay. So, now I'm going to show you what the colorless pencil does. So, lines are kind of messy here, which is okay. That's what we want. So we go through with the colorless pencil. And we just kind of make those lines a little smoother. And the reason why I do this is because specifically on the really dark colors, they will accidentally bleed when I start putting other colors near it. And I don't want that. You know, I just realized, Gabe, why are you still awake? Shouldn't you be, like, asleep? Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but, like, this section of the window looks a lot cleaner. This line is very dramatic, so I'll clean it up with this and show you, like, Just how much it can improve it. There you go. It's a lot smoother now. It's not exactly the shape I want it to be, but that's okay, because this is just kind of my, I guess you would call it like a concept design. Plus, I'm not that big on making it completely perfect right now. I just want it to look okay. Oh my gosh, second part of the message incoming. Okay, I'm waiting. So far none of those have jumped out at me yet. The most that's jumped at me is a pile of hard drive platters in different thicknesses. Yeah, the other reason I'm not so upset about it being perfectly straight is because I did draw all of this by hand. Like, just looking at references and just, like, putting it in. So, like, the fact that it's not perfect speaks to the fact that I drew it with my own two hands, I guess you could say. Alright, I need to sharpen this. It's getting too dull. Let's see. Okay, I think the prop bottle of anti-radiation medication is the wildest. Don't question my sleep schedule. I'm busy making millions of dollars in a game because sleep refuses to exist tonight. Oh yeah, and I don't have anything interesting. Oh, I know me. I'm just thinking, no. The prop medication's pretty weird. It might be a cool souvenir, but it's weird. Beaten by a glass bottle. Yes. Because it's fake radiation medicine. You literally cannot use it. It just sits there. A glass bottle you'll probably eventually throw away. If you don't, that's alright, but, you know, you might. Okay. Colorless color pencil is done for now. Yeah, I know this line isn't matching the other one, but at this point I can't undo that, so it's just gonna look weird. Alright. So now we're gonna focus on this bookshelf part. Actually, I think we're gonna do the candle. Because the candle is gonna control our lighting. So I want to get that done first. With the fact that the room is gonna be bathed kind of in this candlelight glow a little bit. Not like super bright, but like, you know, it'll be bright enough that like this part of the room will be affected. I don't need to explain it. I just need to do it. So we need a couple of colors. We're gonna start with the flame. So I've got a couple of oranges, get some terracotta reds, some bright red, and then we'll do a touch of yellow. And we'll do a little bit of white because I think that's enough. More than enough. Boop. Now I have to sharpen all these because I haven't used them. I'm bad at sharpening all my pencils before I put them away, which means I have to sharpen them before I use them. Interesting. Still weird. Alright. I think that's all our colors. Feel free to show them off. I can. Which one? What one? What thing? Okay, so now we erase kind of all our line work a little bit, which is sad, but oh well. And I'm gonna pick a spot. And if I'm correct about this, we're just gonna really quickly look up a fire. Okay, yeah, brighter in the middle, more red in the middle, more red outside. The bottle, unless you want to show my... I don't have a bottle! Do I have a glass bottle? No, I do. Hold on. Oh, I don't right now. I don't have a glass bottle right now. Ugh. I did. I'm confused. You know what? Just let me be confused, Gabe. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. Can you see my little fire? Little baby fire? This is the part that always takes the longest because I kind of have to like... Oh, that was too deep. Oh. I haven't been able to open those in a minute. Do I have a deep orange? Deeper than that one? I don't. This one. We'll try this one. Ah, that's better. Yeah. There we go. Not bad, right? I know how to do... If there's anything I'm really good at, it is the colored pencils, just because, like... I've spent so much free time doing colored pencils. The thing about prismacolors, too, is that you kind of have to, like, layer it on multiple times. The window kind of reminds me of an owl, right? I'm actually going to be putting a moon here. That's what this circle kind of in the middle is supposed to be. I think that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna add more of that other orange I found in at the top here. Yeah, this is like my shit, is the color pencils. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. I'm getting very specific vibes, but you won't even recognize what... What am I accidentally referencing? Tell me. I'm gonna add a little bit of white here at the bottom here. Actually, no. We'll add it all the way through. I kind of like it. Lighten it up a bit. There we go. Am I accidentally referencing something and I don't realize it? I literally did not mean to. I literally like drew this out very randomly last night. Okay. I need to like erase a little more. There we go. Oh my god. Husband's dying. Can't stay. I have to work at least. It'll be a short shift. I'll be done with work in 2 hours. That's fair. Yeah, look at my hands. Hands. Oh, I know, wild. Okay. So, because this candle's glowing, these 3? Yeah, I think so. We're gonna add some titches of this yellow. Oh, I need to add more of this. Or I keep going with the yellow. Okay, there is this book, The Odyssey, and someone made a musical of it. Yes, the epic. Yes. Goddess of Wisdom, Massive... I'm trying a very specific owl. Ah, yes, Athena. I didn't know that's what I'm accidentally, like, giving vibes of, but you know what? I think I appreciate that that's what I'm accidentally giving vibes of. I need a brown. Hold on. Gotta find the right brown. Ooh, that orange might be helpful, but I need the right brown. Yeah. Put down. Don't worry about the ever-growing pile of pencils I have. Here, we'll move the mouse out of the way, and you can just see growing pile of pencils I will have. By the time we're done with this, yes, I know brown is just a darker orange. I'm aware. I know how this works. Gabe, you're telling the artist that brown is just a darker orange. I'm aware. Okay. Right nearby, it's probably gonna look closer to its real colors. So we're gonna do this. Kind of add like that. Like, I have a picture in my mind of how this should look. I have no idea if I'll come close to that, but I'm gonna try. And then just a little bit of brown. And a little bit of this gold color. And then we're gonna go back in with the really light yellow. Like that. Yes, but still. but still. Okay. So for this part, I'm definitely going to go in with some more yellow because of... I think I was doing a different yellow. I was. Because the whole idea is the farther we get away from the flame, right? The more kind of orangey everything's going to look. And then down here, we're definitely going to start with our base candle color and then some brown. Because I kind of want to add the shadow right there of the candle. Yeah, I think that'll look good. Rips. Gonna keep that down there. Yeah. And there's some drippage here that I want to focus on. Some lines there. Okay. Ooh. Okay, you know what's funny? It looks better on the camera than it does in real life, but it is looking like a candle, and I'm shocked and appalled with myself. And you can see the shadows I put here between the drips. I'm so impressed with myself. Okay. I might put some earbuds and start listening to some of my own music, because while this music is chill, I'm bored of it. Okay, hold on. I just don't want to get copyright stricken. You know? So, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, that definitely needed more color. Let's put this in. Yeah, that looks better. And I might add a titch right at the bottom of this thing too, at the bottom of the drips, just because this is kind of far from the light. Yeah, that looks better. There we go. Not bad. Is it my best? Probably not, but it's not bad. Okay. Next, this bottom part is like a copper pan. Like a copper dish, so I need to get some more browns in here. And maybe I might even have, ooh, I do. I have a metallic gold. So we'll add that. Sorry, I gotta switch up my music. I wasn't liking where it was going. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm thinking let's go for like an hour and a half, and then I might switch over to some 2D animations, so that way we get both then. Alright. Typically these like copper pans have like a ridge around, so we're gonna add that. Nah, I don't like that. Erase it as best as we can. Okay, I've never tried this pencil before. I have no idea if I'll like it. It's not bad. It's not as orangey as I would like it to be. So we'll add in some orangey color, but it's not bad. Ah. Also, all my shaving scrapings are just going into a plastic bag right now. I went in the more gold direction, that's fine. I need a deeper orange if I'm gonna do this way. There we go. I think that's too orange. But we'll just do a light coating of that, and then we'll go back in with some brown. And that goldy color. Then I think that's as good as we're gonna get. Copper's kind of hard to do. Mm-hmm. It's not copper, but I still like the color. It's more gold. Oh, the sun's setting. Hold on. Oh, you're kidding me. Fucking. Ah! The window thing broke. Hold on. Oh. Oh. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Where was that pencil? Oh, it's right here. I found it, I promise. There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with the colorless color pencil and smooth those lines out because they're shit. That's better. It even, like, shimmers, which is pretty cool. Okay. So we're gonna move this direction, and now we're gonna do the witch hat, which is actually my witch hat from my reference sheet, so let me, pull that up. I know I drew the hat kind of poorly, but I don't care right now. We're also going to kind of do a color reset because the hat has completely different colors than oranges and browns and stuff like that. So we have to like kind of put all my colors back. Refresh. Here, colors. Whoa. Colors. Alright. We'll definitely need white. I need like this one, this one, this one, this one. I do need some gold, but... Oh, here comes Socks, everyone! Socks might try to walk over my stuff. And then you'll all get to see him. I don't know what he's doing. Ah, nah, he walked behind the computer. Baby! He's like right... He's right over behind the camera. And then I'm gonna need some silvers and grays. Maybe a titch of brown, but if I'm gonna do brown, it's gonna be like... this one and this one. Okay. The child, yes. If he comes walking across my desk, you'll all be able to see him. Okay. So based on what I'm seeing here, I'm actually missing a line. Do I have a pencil on my desk? No. Okay, let me go get a pencil. Wait, actually, this thing has pencils. Look. Magic! Push that back. Because there's kind of this silver strip. So I'm just going to add to the rim. Because I've already made the hat pretty small for this. I didn't want the hat to be too big compared to everything. Yeah, this thing has drawers, by the way. This side has, like... It even has, like, a mannequin standee in here. Look. Booyah. Wild stuff. Alright. No! Oh my god. What I should start doing is just putting the pencils here. They'll stay there better. Yeah! What the hell am I doing? My poor hand is getting covered in little colors. Probably can't see it that well, but it's funny. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Ow. That's so rude, headphones. They just powered off, like, weird. Candle. My information. It's kind of gonna irradiate. In a circle. Okay, and the circle for a candle isn't that big, so this area might not be affected at all. It's kind of like that. Hi, Socks. Look it! Here he is, everyone! The child himself! Socks! Look at him! Look at him! Socks! Hi, baby. Good boy. Pat, pat, pat. Exactly. Hi, Fan. How's it going? The child of legend. Yes. Okay, so the hat isn't affected at this point, which is good. Maybe slightly, but not like by a ton. How's it going, Fen? I knew he would do that eventually, because he likes to come and figure out what I'm doing. But I wasn't sure when he was gonna do that. I'm making my morning coffee? Oh, so you just woke up. Okay, awesome. Yep, that's alright. We're gonna add a slight touch of orange just in case. But, like, not a crazy amount. Oh, right, I put my other grays here. Yeah, you'll barely be able to see it. Mm-hmm. Ugh. Well, by storm, tell your strength. Gravity and speed. Eesh. Here we go. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna add a little bit of silver and then go back through with the light gray and then the white. I might just be able to go through with the white, honestly. Ugh. Yeah, it's looking really good. Ah, thank you for picking up your crystal, Fen. I appreciate it. Light coating of white, light gray. Okay, now we go in with the white. Oops. No! Stay very still, pencil. Where did it go? I can't even see it. Oh god. Hold on. Oh, I see it. I see it. Everything's falling over. Stop it. You're speaking it like you're sure I'm gonna give you them. No, I just appreciate you checking in. That's honestly all it is. Drink what? Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, thank you for the drink. Oh my god. I gotta check if this looks right. It's too light. It's too light. We're going back through with the dark. I see the problem. Wait, is there no howl redeem? Do I still have it turned off? I'll fix that. You're right, there is no howl.
Who?
I know, can you believe me? Okay, I turned it back on. I turned back on the howl, I believe. There you go. Sorry, I believe I turned it off one time because I was doing a nighttime stream. And I can't be making those kind of noises while husband's asleep. I did not know it was off. Okay, yeah, that looks better. I might have to put white on this part just to make it look like it's matching. Nah. Okay, I think I'm okay to turn this off. Yeah, I'm okay to turn this off now. Now that the sun is set, the lighting isn't weird in this room. Socks! Oh my gosh. Don't mind me just flipping the paper wildly. Yeah, exactly. Socks just wants to be a part of the coloring too. Okay. I think that's good. I think that's good. Yeah, let's see what happens if I do add white. No, it looks way too much brighter. We're gonna leave it as it is. Okay, so now we get to add the smaller details, color, and then we're gonna add some purple. We're gonna add purple. Here's my eraser. And then I have like 20 minutes, and then we'll try to switch over to some 2D animation for you guys. Might as well show you guys both. Plus, I need like to practice and remember the process. It's been a little bit since I've animated on paper. That moon looks terrible. You can't see it, but there it is. It looks terrible. Why does it look so bad? Hold on. Here. There it is. Nope, there it is. I don't like how it looks. Okay. That looks a little better. I know you can barely see it, but that's because the pencil I picked is supposed to shimmer. So, I'm not shocked. It was supposed to shimmer, not simmer. You know what I meant. You know what I meant! Don't even question me. I guess I should make... Nah, it's fine how it is. Hold on. I'm like jamming right here. It's like one of my favorite songs recently. Okay, for now, it's like full swing focus on Fenathon. Frosty, don't be scared. I'm so excited for you. You know what's even funnier? Luckily enough for me, I had scheduled off work that day. You know what I'm going to spend all day doing? Being there with you. Don't be scared. Be excited. I'm scared for when my official 2.0 can be done as well. So I understand that. Yeah, you did. Fen is having a 2.0 drop as doing a subathon. Right? Am I right on that? Yep. And I'll click this over. Don't be nervous. It's fine. Okay, I think that's what we want. Sleep is overrated anyways. No, you should sleep, Gabe. Oh my god. You were like sleep deprived all the time. And I worry for you. Okay. Yeah, this one. I'm having a 2-week vacation and I'm still behind with subathon post. You'll be fine. You can do it. I'm already behind on everything I need to do for my update as well. And that's mostly just because money is rough. This is the first thing I've been actually actively working on. There you go. I'm glad you like it, Finn. Oh, okay. Lovely to be the rich benefactor. Oh my god, Finn! No, no, no! People aren't dying over my thing. Oh my god. I'm gonna derp it out. Oh my god. Okay, we're getting there. We're finally getting enough pencil down that we're layering it. And then we're gonna work on Party Slime Ditto. Which, by the way, once that animation's done, I think I'm gonna put it up for Etsy for anyone to use. Because I think that'll be fun. Like free. Make it free. See, this is the problem with color pencil, is like I have to spend so much time just like layering and layering the pencil over and over again. Okay. I think we're almost there though. I need to sharpen this one. Hold on. Wow, there's so many people here. Do people like watching art that much? Like, this is more than I normally get. I'm shocked. No! Finn! What is going on with you? Oh. No, this is unusual, Gabe. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Pass the blade. I'm great at keeping. No! Hey! No passing knives around. I say so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add a little bit of dark blue, and I might regret it, but we're gonna roll with it if I don't like it. No. Stop. Hey. Nope, I like it and I regret nothing. I'm gonna add a little bit here, in fact, because of that. I regret nothing. Oh, that looks so much better. Eh. I regret nothing. I made the right choice. I was like, I'm gonna add some dark blue. By the way, this blue is called blue indigo, but it's like almost black. It's hard to tell between this color and black. I also have a laser cut machete. Let's see if I'm just saying. Oh my god. There we go. Yeah! That's what we want. Then, if I add in... Ah! Finally, we're getting it. It's finalizing. There we go. This section, where it looks really smooth, that's what you want. tap, tap, tap. This song's really sad, I'm skipping it. We're getting there. We're almost there. We're gonna add more blue back in. Because when it's really dark, guess what purple looks like? Blue. I'm just gonna let you two talk about knives. Enjoy yourselves. When I actually know what you're talking about, I'll join into the conversation. What do you want to know? I don't know. There we go. Now we're getting that rich purple color. You can't see it as well, but I promise it's there. Okay. Ugh. Not bad. Let me see if turning on this will help you guys see that color. Not really, but... Oh yeah, it did help. A little bit. It's looking great. We're just gonna add a little bit right here. And then back in. There we go. Now you can kind of see the sheen of me coloring it, which is what we want. Okay. Color this pencil to clean up the edge right here. There we go. Alright. So we're at about an hour and a half. So we're going to switch over and do some 2D animation. I know people don't typically see this often, but I got nothing else to do. I'll have to see if I can find some good blue and red pencils, because my red pencil is like this short. So we're gonna put up my BRB screen, and I'm gonna go find those pencils, hole punch some paper, and we'll be right back. Yes, I'm aware. Okay. I'm gonna put up the BRB screen. I will be right back. We'll switch over to some 2D animation. It'll be fun. Okay. This is my light board, everybody. Socks is sitting on my chair, so I have to remove him. Buddy, come here. Oh, I got your baby. Oh, no, no violent baby. I have you. He's so mad at me. He's so mad. Okay. So, normally you can use these for tracing, but they can also be used for animating. Now, I bet you're wondering why I have a bunch of whole punched paper. Oh, I don't want to do that. Ugh. Oh, that just... No! No! I can't move the camera right. Oh, now it's unfocused. Focus back, camera. Here, hold on. I'll fix the camera. It won't let me close the... It won't let me. Hold on. We're gonna fix it. I just don't want to show my face while I'm trying to adjust it. Okay, there we go. Oh. Okay. There we go. Here we go. Why is it looking different now? There we go. Oh well. It's fine. I've never done this before. It's okay. Okay, that's as good as we're gonna get it. Okay. So all this paper is hole punched because it sits in these little pegs while I animate. And what I can do is like flip through them, right? So I'll kind of like flip, flip, flip. Okay. Normally you actually animate on bigger paper than this, but I don't have bigger paper. So here we go. You can see that my light board is slightly red because of how much I have to draw with the red pencil. So, for a little animation, we are doing Ditto. Oh right, this thing. We're doing Ditto, but like the party slime. That's the thing I wanted to work on. So we have our little reference here. Let's see. Can zoom, exactly. I got sharpen my red pencil. Red pencil. And I know this looks weird on camera, but I have to have the light pad on. Okay. So if you're curious, blue pencils for your details, red pencils for your outline. Here we go. Ditto is like basically two ovals mushed together. Here we go. Foot. He's two ovals. And he has a little nub here. That's his hand, technically. And a little nub there. Now I can kind of sketch him out a little better. By the way, you can see him. Socks is right over here. Hi, Socks. It's hard to see in the gray, I know. Meow. Okay. Now, does that not look like Ditto or what? Now we're gonna do his dot eyes, which I think are gonna be over exaggerated on this animation just because, like, I think it'll look better that way. I'm gonna try to erase. I know it's not gonna work. It looks like a firefly, right? Okay, got an eye, and then his very silly little mouth. Done. Okay. Easy peasy. Is that Curatina? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, but I've been meaning to do this animation for forever. There we go. There's our Ditto. What do we think? So, typically on this frame, this is kind of like my frame for like figuring out what I want. It also helps me remember the project, so we're gonna write at the top. Right. And then kind of the animation we want is Party Slime kind of moves its head in like a circle. And so we're gonna start up here and we're gonna go around in a circle. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna draw these lines. And this kind of helps me figure out where I want my keyframes. And then we got some in-betweens. I'd like to do 2 in-betweens here, 2 in-betweens here. Okay. By the way, nice calligraphy. I actually mostly write in cursive, so if I were to write this in cursive... And I know that S isn't the right way, that's just how I write it. That's how I typically write. Okay. Alright. This is the fanciest cursive I've ever... It's not that fancy. I've seen better cursive. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure Socks isn't behind my chair. I accidentally wheeled over him one time. Okay. So now we get to do the fun part. So I tend to animate in 12s. It's easier, it takes less paper. I'm gonna see how long the Party Slime animation is, just that way I got a rough idea of how long this one should take. And then we should be good to get started. Oh, I just realized the chat hasn't been up the whole time. Oh god. Hold on. It's huge. Let me fix that. Here we go. I'm so good. 15-second loop? Okay. 15-second loop. So, if it's a 15-second loop, oh, sorry. Thank you. I'm kind of sick. I know. Oh! Okay, you see that number there? 180? That's how many frames I get to draw. I might be able to do it faster just because it's 2D animation, but we'll see. So we're going to start with frame 1. Okay. And now, Ditto is kind of a slime, which makes things confusing. But basically, if this is our start point right here, this is our keyframe, we're going to put Ditto's head up here. Now the nice thing about this is I can just slide him here, and I can kind of exaggerate the features. Okay. We're gonna move where his hand is, but try to keep it roughly the same size. He be dancing. Beautiful. And then you kind of drop down here. You put him down. And I'll make him look stretchy. Ooh, yeah. And then we'll add in his eyes. So they're gonna go right here. There. Okay, and then I'm gonna need an in-between, but right now that does not matter. Yeah. I want to rename this one. Oh, the paper just kaputs off. Okay. See how this starts to look? It starts to look really weird. Okay. So now, for the bottom part, since this is his high point, and this is his low point, he's gonna squish a lot right here. Oh, my actual Ditto's in the way. We're kind of gonna make yours flatter. Anyway, this is what I'm gonna be doing for the next hour and a half. Okay, I'm gonna have to... He's gonna squish. think I need to raise that height a little bit. Because you can't squish that much. Quantum ditto, I know. You can't squish this much. So we're going to copy this bottom part. This is a fun part. This is so much fun and not a ton of work at all. There, that looks more accurate. Throw it away!
No, this one.
You know, it's funny. This is how they used to animate Disney movies, you know? It's wild. It's wild. Okay, let me just trace the features again, like before. What's even worse is I really won't know if this animation works until later. But it should. Okay, so now we have one where he's up and one where he's down. See how that works?
Oh, they're all right here.
Okay, now the middle keyframe, luckily, I can kind of just copy the ditto. I'm just going to shift his head to the left or the right. So we're going to put these two to the side. Okay, I gotta go close the door. Hey, baby. Oh, I know. Oh. He has to be. No socks. Yeah, I know. I had to banish the child. He's gonna be so sad. Okay. See, he kind of wiggles one way. The child shall return. I bet he will. Okay, and now. I'm so skilled, guys. It's not like I'm just tracing over the same drawing over and over again like half this time. That is half of what 2D animation is, though. I will warn you. If there's anything I've learned being in animation school, it's that animators are lazy and will find any way to make their work easier. Okay. So. Alright, I needed to trace the features. I forgot. Dropping papers left and right. Now we're gonna trace features, and then we should be good. Ah, that looks weird. That looks better. Flip it. Wait, did I draw on the wrong side? Oh my god, I did. Look, I drew on the wrong side. This is where the red's at. Oh my god. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. You're fine. Everyone's fine. It's fine. There we go. That looks better. Okay. So. Now. We have up, right, down, and left. I might want to more exaggerate the right and left. But so far, not bad. Okay. Now we're going to focus on these two and drawing the in-betweens. How does this ditto get to this ditto? Sorry, I'm looking. Okay, I know. I think I can tap it. No. I can dim it. I can brighten it. There we go. Socks is mad. He's already mowing at the door. The problem is if I let him in here, he's just gonna mow to get out of the room, and I can't have that either. Here, we'll see if he wants to stay in here. If you come in here, you're staying. Okay, then come in. Are you gonna come in, or do I need to shut the door again? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I shut. Okay. And then his little face again. Okay, so now I'm gonna put these in between these two. That's why it's called an in-between. Okay. I think we're good. I think I might need a second in between, but we're not gonna do a second in between yet because I think that's enough. And the nice thing is I can just copy this one again for the other side. So that's what we're gonna do. Real quick. And then I need to brighten it. Oh my god, he's mowing again. I can't believe that child. Socks. Hey, come in. Okay, come on in. Good boy. Good boy. Hi, baby. He just wants to be in the room with me. What, Socks? I just let you in the room. I'm not letting you back out. I think he just wants the door open, guys. Can't give him that. Okay. Okay, so now we've got up, left, yep, up, down, left, and then we've got down, and then we've got up, left, and then it circles. Okay, now, the next thing I have to do, nope, okay, that's as bright as it goes, is do in between of these two, which is this halfway point and down. This section's done. I'm doing animation. Zool, what's up? Yeah, I think so too. I'm gonna have to do a monkey jam on here and like take pictures of all of them and see how it actually looks, but so far it's not looking bad. And even though the loop's 15 seconds, like, the animation by itself is pretty simple, so I don't think I need that many frames actually, if that makes sense. Okay. So now we've got our next in between. Once again, flip it, copy it for the other way. If I had actual pencils for this task, it would draw on a lot lighter, but I don't. Okay, beautiful. So let's place them in order. We've got up, halfway, low way, down. Okay, now, I know it's hard to see because this thing isn't that bright, but basically now we've got a basic animation. We've got up, our middle frame for that, we got halfway, our middle frame for that, down, middle frame from going back up, middle frame, almost to the top, and then the first one will count as our top one. And we'll just take the picture of that again. I'm actually making really good progress. I might get this animation done. Okay. Next step is to take pictures of it. So I'm gonna do this on my iPad because I'm going to probably color them and check if they need anything there. That's the easiest way. I also have Monkey Jam, which also works really well. But either way is fine. So we're just gonna do overlays. Actually, socks, you're fine. Okay. Alright, here we go. So yeah, the other software I could use is like Monkey Jam, but I haven't been using that at all. Let's see. I don't even know if I still have it installed. I'd have to switch my camera up. Okay. Yeah. I actually need to start at frame 1. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna import these all to Procreate as different layers. I know, buddy. Listen. Looking good so far. Even with my shaky hands. Oh my god. Hold on. Fine. Don't be in the corner when I open it. Hey, come here. Rat. Oh then. Being such a brat. Okay, now I get to hope that my animation works. Yay! Okay. Okay, I've almost got it. I need to over-exaggerate the left and the right turns, which is fine. Okay, now that I know that's what I need to do, we're gonna go back in. I should really number these frames now. Hold on. Let's number them and then I'll keep going. This is such a mess. Two, 3, 4, 5. Boop. Boop. Bright light, everybody. Okay. There we go. So I need to over-exaggerate this left turn, so I'm thinking we're just gonna draw this on new frame because that's better. I'm thinking this base needs to stay the same, obviously. We're just gonna take this and like shimmy it like that. That's really over-exaggerated. There. It's hard to deny. Okay, that looks a little weird. I'm gonna do that. Alright, my eraser's not in the paper anymore. Yeah. And then, of course, we do his little face. Okay. And then to check that this works better, we're just going to take a new picture of it. And we're going to insert it and then flip it horizontally for the other side too and see if that works better. I might have to change my in-betweens a little bit because of that, but that's fine. Let's frame... this one. No, it's this one. Camera. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, so I do have to fix my in-betweens, but other than that, it looks great. It looks a lot better now. That's what matters. So we're gonna rename this one to frame 3. Get rid of that one. And then we're gonna copy it over to another one. This is fun. I haven't done this in such a long time, I forgot how fun it is. Okay. And I'm gonna find the frame that's just like this one. I'm gonna place a number. Okay, then we need to redo our in-betweens. A little bit. Oh my god. Okay. I think the only change we need to make is kind of exaggerate this hand a little more. That's wild though, Gabe. And we're kind of gonna stretch it out like that. That way it feels like he's starting to go to the left. And then what I might also do is curve this hand. Maybe I'll just like line this up and do the whole thing. Okay. No. That feels better. Yeah. Yeah. And then it goes down and slightly to the left, and that's what we want. And that one I didn't have to remake the complete frame, so we'll just go on frame. Legit just printing money. Go to frame 8, fix up frame 8. Alright, now we gotta see about this one. I think that one's still good. I might add a frame in the middle of that because it's very jumpy, but I think it's still okay. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is, unfortunately, like, I'm running out of stuff that I can do on stream, which is okay. But what we're gonna do now is the last step, which is, now that I'm pretty sure that I'm happy with the animation, we're gonna go through and line all the red with the actual lines we want with blue pencil, and then, as far as stuff goes, like, I have to do everything else on an iPad. So we'll go back to coloring for the last half an hour. But yeah. When I have this animation done, I'll definitely, like, share it in the Discord for you guys. So that way some people can use it. 'Cause, like, at this point, any other frames that I have to scan these pages into my printer and then get them colored and whatnot. So that's it. I do have some extra paper. Typically what I do for this extra paper, because I don't want to waste it, I'll typically, if there's stuff that I need to print that's one-sided, I'll print it on here, like sheet music or something. The only paper I can't use is this one that I accidentally drew twice on. Yeah. So I'll keep the other paper, put this one away. I hate wasting the paper. Oh my god. Do, 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 do. Ugh. Oops. Ugh. Eh. Okay, that's it. Hopefully it'll look really good. And I actually can finish it all the way through. The problem is transferring it digital. That's the second part that sucks. I'll try to get it done by the end of next week so you guys can see it, and I'll post it in Discord. Yeah, that's what we'll try to do. And then I'm gonna save the rest of this paper that I hole punched for my overlay, because I also have to animate my overlay this way, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. So we'll bring back out the coloring pad again. Oh. I will. I have to do it all my own this time, which sucks, but it's alright. Yeah, I do. Plus, I don't actually have to code the overlay in reality. Because, like, I've seen several times where people just animate the same loop over and over, and that's more than enough. So, unless if I want to do really something really fancy and out of the box, I don't have to. But I might have to depending upon what I'm planning for. Yeah. So it's gonna be a lot of animation on my side, which is why I'm doing this stream, is because, like, I thought it would be cool for you guys to kind of see that process. At least what I could show you. Obviously, I'm gonna do some work off stream because unfortunately I don't have, like, a ton of time, and I'm just gonna find time wherever I can to work on this. If I only work on this for like 3 hours every week, right? I'm not gonna have enough time to finish it. So. Oh, I've been enjoying this. It's chill. I'm glad. I think a lot of people have been enjoying that. I honestly think they have been. Okay. I would like a shadow to be here because of the top of the hat. Just a small one. There we go. And I kind of want to darken the line right here. That way we kind of have a separation of the hat from the circle part of the hat. Yeah, I think a lot of people have been enjoying this. I keep seeing, like, people come in who don't normally come in and, like, stuff like that, and they're just sitting here. So I'm definitely gonna have to try to do this again. It's not that I can't do digital art streams, but, like, the software to capture me doing digital art, sometimes it won't work, which is really annoying. And that's why I don't do those ones that often. But, like, I'm thinking, since this went so well, I could do this more. The only problem is it has to happen on the weekend because I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this setup in the living room. The only reason this is easy is because the camera is being held up by my monitor. Okay, I have about 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. There we go. And you can naturally see kind of the shadow that separates it. That's beautiful. We're gonna work from this shadow and just kind of spread down that way. The paper's starting to curve. Oh no. I put too much colored pencil down. This tends to happen with these kind of projects though. It's kind of funny. Look at it curve. Oh, it's fine. No. Get away from that. There's, yeah, this one. Alright, let me finish this hat up real quick, and then I think we'll call it here. Obviously, like I said with the Ditto thing, I'll keep working on this too off camera, and we'll see how much progress I make. Next week? Yeah, next week. And eventually we'll move to my iPad and like capturing stuff digitally as I work on it more intensively. But this isn't the only thing I need to draw. I have a very long list of things I need to like come up with concept-wise and sketch them out. Not all of them I'll be like fully coloring out like this, just because, as you can tell, I spent like an hour and a half on this. Well, technically close to 2 hours. And like you can see, like I did get stuff done, but it's not much, just because how much effort this kind of medium takes. So yeah. Here we go. Sorry, flip it this way. Right. So yeah, that's kind of where we're gonna stop today. It's about husband's bedtime. So I don't want to. I know he doesn't have work tomorrow, but like I don't want to keep him up too late. And like I said, we'll do this again next week and see where I'm at. I need to come up with a few more concepts. Because I want to remake my alerts, or at least some of them. I really love the Mimikyu one, so I think I'm going to keep that one. And then this will be kind of my starting soon, be right back ending screen, and my chatting screen. And then I'll need to come up with a couple other things. So yeah. I can't wait to get to coloring this part, because it's going to be really detailed. It's probably going to be the most eye-catching part of the stream. And I'm thinking of doing cool things like animating this little wisp here hovering. I'm going to animate this window a little bit. And the candle, obviously. The candle needs to be animated. That kind of thing. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And it seems like this was fairly popular, so we'll definitely do it again. Alright. With that out of the way, I will see you all next time. I believe my next plan is to either A, stream with Badoo on Thursday, or I'll do like a nighttime stream Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. I don't know which day yet. I'm gonna figure it out. So yeah. Until then, I will see you all guys later. Bye-bye!